the most diversified radio station on the dial, AM 1050 KCAA.
Hello and welcome to Let's Go Shopping with Bev. This show brought to you by Starflight Entertainment. Music by Dr. Bombay and the Blue Machine Band. Song title, Living in Paradise. Now here's Bev.
Happy Friday to everybody. Hey, my microphone's on. That's my bleep and blunder for this week, guys. Trying to talk with my microphone shut off. That took a lot of things. But anyways, we're here. And I want to welcome everybody to the show today. And boy, do we have a fun, full-packed show. And if you read my post this morning on a Facebookie, you're going to know who we have. But if you missed it, we will mention it to you. We have Alexandra from Alexandras Emporium coming on. She's going to be on the phone with us in a few minutes. We have Debbie, yes, the one and only Debbie from the Headress Ball. She is the public relations chair and president-elect of the Assistance League. We're going to be talking about this Headress Ball for another 2 weeks because it's very dear and close to all of our hearts. So listen up. And also we're going to have Jesse from Jesse J Collection. He's going to be calling in from Warner Brothers Studios. He's on a shoot, but he's going to be calling in. Then we have Elaine from the Rainbow. She's calling in with the deals of the week, the joke of the week, and special events. And so Debbie, welcome. I'm glad you're here.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome, honey. And Joey, our board up. Hello, Joe.
Hello, hello.
And hello, hello. And I see a light flashing. Who do we have today?
We have Alexandra from Alexandras Emporium.
Okay, and what line is she on?
She's on line 24.
Thank you, Joe. Hey, Alexander, how are you?
Hi, Bev. I'm fine. How are you?
We're doing good, and welcome aboard, and I'm so glad you're with us today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
You're quite welcome. I don't know if you heard what I was just saying, but Debbie is sitting right next to me from the Headress Ball, the Assistance League.
Yes.
And I'm so glad the two of you are on the same show at the same time because someone is going to have to buy something new to wear to that event. So we're going to be talking about your lovely boutique, and then Debbie can be talking about it afterwards.
Perfect.
Oh, good. So could you please tell us the beginning of your story? When did you get started and why?
Well, I got started in retail about 28 years ago and opened my own store 15 years ago. The first store was in Lake Arrowhead in the mountain community near Big Bear. And then I opened a shop in Big Bear and had that for 2 or 3 years. I actually got into the business because I was a jewelry designer for 12 years before I opened my store. I was in Fort Lauderdale, Florida on 9/11 when the attack happened, and I was stuck there for 10 days, couldn't get in and couldn't get out. So I thought, okay, I shouldn't be traveling so much, and I decided to open my retail store, and that's how I first got into it.
I love that story. And let's backtrack for a minute. When you started in jewelry designing, did you go to art school or anything for that, or were you just born with that talent?
Yeah, I didn't even know I was born with that talent. I was having dreams and being awakened in the middle of the night with these beautiful jewelry designs in my head. And a friend invited me to go to a gem show in Santa Monica, and I went with her, and there in the aisleways and in the booths that were there were a lot of the components that were in the designs that I had in my dreams. And that's how I actually got into designing, and I designed jewelry and sold it wholesale to retailers for 12 years.
Whoa.
Did some amazing things. I surprised myself. I had no clue that I had any talent or ability at all until those dreams. Isn't that the strangest thing?
That is. And I'll tell you, I love having dreams like that. I never dreamt about jewelry. It was mainly about food. But, I mean, it's terrific. And then while we're on this subject, let's talk about the jewelry that you have in your boutique, and then let's get into the clothing part, okay?
Sure. because I designed jewelry for so many years, I was really drawn to other designers. And the jewelry that I carry in my stores are really, really priced well. Like the earrings start at $6, and the necklaces are $29, $39. I just buy from designers that I really love, and a lot of it is rhinestone, a lot of it's glitz, a lot of it's beading, but the prices are really good.
They really are. And the other day when I was in the shop and I was talking to Sue, and for everybody, Sue is the
my staff members.
Right, staff members. Thank you. And then we're looking at the jewelry, and that one piece that you have on the table when you first come in.
With the agate?
Yes. Oh, let's talk about that one for a moment, please.
Yeah, that's a gorgeous piece. It really is. I think it's $49 if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
And it's got real agate drops. I want to say drops. They're like charms, but they're slices of agate that are attached to a chain, a very wide chain. And it's what I call it's an accent piece. All you need to wear is just a simple dress and make that be your full outfit. It's beautiful.
Yes, and now since we're in spring and summer, the S&S, and when I seen that, I thought of someone in a very plain, simple, sleeveless black dress.
Yeah, like a tank dress. Uh-huh.
Yes, and they could put a hat on if they wanted, in some kind of a bag, but this necklace, it is so gorgeous. And it's going to sound funny what I'm going to say, but I thought about this one too. When I'm home alone, I'm walking around in my bathrobe. I could put that on and feel like I'm glamorous,
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yes, it probably, in another area, like a department store, that piece probably would sell for over $100.
Oh, definitely, without fail. Yes.
Yes.
And like you're saying, you have the necklaces, you have the bracelets, you have the earrings, and all of the accessories that one needs to finish off that look that one buys from you.
Yes. I have. I really do have a complete boutique. Yeah, I carry tops and skirts, jeans and sweaters, blouses, jackets, jewelry, belts. Yeah, it's a well-rounded boutique. Even though it's small, I have a lot packed in there.
You do, and when one walks into your shop, I hope I can explain it where everybody in the nation and the world can visualize this in their head. The shop is quite charming. She has these gorgeous, huge windows in front of the store, a glass door, and when you walk in, it's like a little lobby almost that you walk into, and it's not set up like a regular store. She has these windows, like walls, coming down with openings to walk into the different sections where the clothings are hung. It's absolutely incredible the way she did this. And then towards the end of the store, you have more jewelry in the cases there, and that is where the register is. And then the size of the dressing room is no joke. Debbie, you got to see the size of this dressing room. I'm going, are you kidding? It's gigantically big. Yes.
Yeah, I have two dressing rooms. One's a very small one and one's a larger one. When you want to have a friend or something in the dressing room with you, then I can accommodate that, yeah.
And now, what I'd like to ask you is, the Headress Ball, and you know what it's all about and stuff. Talking about this, because they're going to be having the luncheon in the morning at 11 o'clock. And then
I think I'm giving you a gift certificate for that, right?
Yes, you are, ma'am, and it's going in the basket. And thank you for that. And what the dresses that you have, there are three that I seen that I thought about. And for somebody that is not 6, if you're 6 feet and up, forget about this one dress, okay? Just forget about it. But that one, the purple print dress, the sleeveless one, you know what I'm talking about?
No.
And it's on the left-hand side of the store by your dresses?
Okay. I don't know which one you're talking about.
Okay.
It's a long dress or it's a short one?
It's a short dress.
Okay. It's a purple print?
Yes.
Okay.
It's
no.
absolutely fabulous. And it's very light, very, very elegant looking. If one even had a small necklace with it, that's all one would be besides your shoes.
Oh,
and
I know which one you're talking about. It's a Georgette, and it's got a little ruffle down the front of it, and it's got little spaghetti straps. It'd be great to have a little shrug or something, a little bolero to put over that as well, with a little necklace.
That's the one I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
yeah, that's very cute. It's very springy.
It is, isn't it? And then with, even if one wanted to put a little spring hat on, one could do that.
Yeah, that would be great, too.
Yes. And let's talk a little bit about your dresses before we move on to the sweaters and the pants and everything else. What other dresses or skirts and tops would fit something for this event?
Well, I have many tunic tops that are long. They're above the knee, but they're fairly long, and the tunic tops are really hot this summer, this year. Actually, they were in fall and winter also. And you wear them with either jeggings or leggings, or you can even wear them with a pencil slim skirt. And I've got Cactus. Cactus is a designer that I carry a line, and those tops are beautiful. They're embellished. They've got stones on the front where the print is, and I have them in all sizes. Those cactus tops range from size small to 2X, and they're embellished. They're beautiful. That would be great for your event.
I think so.
There's another manufacturer that I carry. It's called Vocal, and those are embellished tunic tops as well. They're beautiful. They have rhinestones on the pattern on the front. Some have fleur-de-lis, some have crosses, some have hearts, and those tops are beautiful too. Also with like a pencil slim skirt or jeggings or leggings. The dresses that I have are, because it's spring and summer, mostly short. Later on, mid-July, I'll have the longer skirts and the longer dresses. Now, I do have some beautiful beaded skirts right now that are just gorgeous that would be great for your event, for the luncheon.
Oh, I seen them the other day when I was in there, and I was going, are you kidding me? They are beyond gorgeous.
Yeah,
now,
those are all handmade in, I believe those are made in Indonesia.
Now, if one wanted to buy one of those, what would be the best top for one to wear with it?
Well, because there's a print and so much beading on the skirt, I would just do a solid top. Either, probably I would put a cami with just a very lightweight cami with that, and maybe even a little bolero or a shrug, but definitely plain because the skirts are really embellished. They're gorgeous skirts, and they're all handmade and hand beaded. And
they are not very expensive either. When you think about it being all handmade and the quality of it.
My skirts range anywhere from $49, and I think that beaded skirt, I'm going to walk over real quick and take a look at the price of it. I actually think it's, it's $198, but really it's fully beaded in the front. It's a gorgeous skirt. And you stop and think, now I'm not going to mention other stores' names, okay, because that's not really right. But some of the big stores, especially especially when we're down in L.A., and their prices are, way up there. When you see this skirt and the way it's made and the quality and all handmade, you can